Jersey Shore. For these 3 generations of women, summers at Ocean Grove are all about fellowship.
You ready to go? Hi, I met you on the beach the other day. Yes. My name's Melissa.
Melissa, I'm Kevin.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
It's just really nice to be able to come to the same place every summer and see my family.
We've lived in a number of places, but I've never felt as anchored anywhere else as I have here. And that's because we see our friends and neighbors again every year. It's nice.
We're not afraid to express our Christian values here. It's a wonderful place to bring up children. And that's where my children were brought up. And now they have tents of their own.
All right, got it.
Okay.
May is move-in day for the tent community. Families put the finishing touches to make each tent feel like home.
When we were here last week, they had 55 tents yet to put up.
And see how quickly they do it.
Great job, great job. Just like that.
You can see it's really teeny tiny. It's a unique experience living in a tent. You know, you definitely have to kind of change the way that you behave. You can't be as loud as you may be at your home. You have to be courteous of your neighbors because they can hear practically everything that's going on. You know, if Liam jumps off of the couch onto the floor, our neighbors are going to hear the thud.
You might sneeze and your neighbor is going to say, "God bless you." People are funny because they walk by and they're dying to be invited in. They're like totally amazed that it's like a real house. Even though the walls are canvas, it's a little cottage.
You can't have a fight in a tent because your neighbor hears everything that's going on. But you've learned to use tent language and you keep it down low.
O-B-E-D-I-E-N-C-E. I think I've seen about kindergarten is when my family got this tent. And, you know, my memories are of going to Thornley Chapel in the morning, participating in the children's programs, spending time with my friends, going to the beach every day. Oh, Liam, it looks beautiful, honey.
Rooted in its Methodist heritage, Ocean Grove maintains the tradition of a seasonal religious community through its programs, worship, and volunteerism.
Where does somebody in the midst of the storms blowing in our life get answerable courage? And the one source is Jesus Christ.
Ocean Grove is unique on the Jersey Shore because it was founded as a Christian seaside community, and it's maintained that setting ever since 1869 when it was first founded. And the families that come back continue to come back year after year, and they come back with the same purpose, and they come back generation after generation with the same purpose, and that's to worship the Lord and to enjoy this beautiful setting that the Lord's given us.
He said to be ready. And the question is, how do you get ready?
There's such a surge of downplaying Christianity now, and here you feel comfortable, and not everybody believes the same thing. We still have differences of opinion, but we all know what our values are. Our real values are.
Our community thrives on volunteerism and on people who are just dedicated to making this community work and to making this community as effective as it can be for the worship of the Lord. And there's all kinds of activities that we do throughout the course of this season. For example, every program we have in the auditorium is hosted by ushers. So we have about 150 ushers that volunteer their time all summer long, every time the doors are open, to be ushers. Or the Ladies Auxiliary, for example, who spends a great deal of time raising funds so that they can pour back into the camp meeting. And among the many of the things that they do would be their annual book sale that they spend all winter long preparing for.
Lord, we are so thankful for this army of women.
The Camp Meeting Association really depends on volunteers to help things happen. Most people come here anticipating, especially in the tent community, they anticipate that they're going to be doing volunteer work, but they do it joyfully. I don't know of anybody who grumbles, but nobody makes you do it. You just do it because you want to.
those books down because we have a holding area right over there.
Probably go ahead and check out.
Okay.
It's a great community. You really get to know your neighbors very well. You know, you can't go anywhere without running into someone that you know, and you generally stop and talk with them because everyone's generally pretty friendly.
Hey, Katie.
For me, it probably feels more community than I've ever felt anywhere else that we've lived.
Just really nice memories of friends and family.
And we just have fun together. We take trips together.
We come here because it's a magical 2 months that we hope every summer it's going to extend, but unfortunately with the calendar it never does. Tents are a good equalizer. You've got very wealthy people who come here and stay in tents, and then you've got very average and probably very poor people who come to these tents too, but you never know because we all live in the same environment.